if people are corrupt in Nigeria, it's because we have been hearing or been exposed to some form of information that leads to that corruption. And since it is the pulpit that is responsible for the value system of a nation, the pulpit, the cathedrals, the preachings, the messages, it is the message that our pastors have been preaching that are responsible for the nation that we have and for the people we have. So if our people are corrupt, it's because either we admit it or not, it's because we have been exposed to messages that corrupt people, that lead to corruption. We have not been we have exposed to messages that lead to value systems. And that's why we have not been people of values. To become people of value, we need to be hearing messages of values. But if we are just hearing messages of instant gratification, of getting something for nothing, that is who we become. We become what we hear. And if we don't even want to admit it, that's the message we have been hearing, or that is the messages that our people have been preaching, well, just look at the product. Look at the result. The result we have is a proof of the product of the message that we've been exposed to. The people who we have become, the kind of people we have become, is just an exposition of the kind of messages that have been coming to us. So if our people are doing 419, MMM, and scams, all kind of scams, that is a proof that that is who we are. You see what people are doing? That is money they are holding up. You see all those men in red? Those are my Nigerian people, Igbo boys. And they are carrying money. That is parts of money they are carrying. In a country where people cannot eat 3 square meals, in a country where people live on $2 a day. $2 a day. This spraying of money started with the Yorubas. They are the Owambe people. But when the Igbos took over and the Edo people, they took it to another level. And, this is something that Nigeria has never seen before. This is something the world has never seen before. So, see people carrying, how can young men, these are guys of 30 years old or 30-something or maximum 40-something years old, how have they been able, okay, they are Benin men, they said. He said they are Benin men. So, these are the Edo boys or the Igbo boys and the Edo boys have taken it to another level. Now, where have they gotten this kind of money from? It is impossible for somebody to make this kind of money legally. It is impossible to make this kind of money legally. These are people that are, this is manifestation of corruption. And it's even being flaunted. So corruption is being paraded. Corruption is being flaunted openly, without shame. This is a disgrace in a country where people live in abject poverty. When we finish this now, I'm going to show you poverty in Nigeria, and we have so many videos like that. So about how normal people are living in Nigeria, average Nigeria, how they are living. See, these are packs of money, and they are not in Naira. This money here are in euro and dollars. This money here are in euros and dollars. They are not in the. But somebody is asking, are they real money? Nigerian man no go carry fake. They will not carry a sheet of paper and just fake money. This is not fake money at all. This is real money. And what is their own motivation of doing this? The motivation of doing this is to show that they have arrived, that they have gotten their breakthrough. Now, what does that mean, that they have arrived and they have gotten their breakthrough? Because that is what they see in churches. Pastors are telling them, your breakthrough, today is your breakthrough, tomorrow is your breakthrough. Today is your breakthrough. Somebody will become a millionaire today. Somebody will get breakthrough today. Somebody will get breakthrough tomorrow. That is what these pastors are preaching. Pastors are, exposing their wealth. They are also demonstrating their big cars, their houses, their expensive, whatever palaces, and their universities and their jets. So as a result of that, the same thing the members will do. And you'll be surprised that all these people are church members. See the way they are throwing dollars. See the way they are throwing dollars. Oh. See the way they are throwing dollars. Oh. So what is this? Is madness. Now, if there had been some Arab princes or Saudi Arabian princesses, or there have been Dubai princesses who have money in essence, where they don't have poor people in their country, okay, let them do that. That's okay. If they don't have any poor people in the country, that's okay. But in a country where 75% of the people are living on less than $2 a day, this is a shame, a national shame, a national disgrace. It's a wound. It's an open wound on the nation. This thing that is happening here is not something to be proud about at all. It's something of shame. When you make real money, people, you can see, people who behave like this, it's only a confirmation that they didn't make their money in a pure way. They didn't make their money in a clean way. There is no person that makes his money in a clean way that throws away money like this. This is only the confirmation that these people, either they have been carrying drugs or they have been involved in some illicit, businesses, or in some form of corruption or the other. That is the only reason why people will behave like this. Look at how money is, on the floor. This is a sign of corrupt nation. And people are proud of it. That is the horrible part of it. People don't even condemn it. I started the movement against saying that Buhari stop money spraying. I started a movement. It's on Facebook. I mean, Nigerians don't even pay attention to it. Somebody was even telling me, is that the only problem in Nigeria? That's no problem. Is that your problem? Nigerians have more problems than this. Are you sure? This is talking about our value system. This is talking about our corrupt values. This is talking about who we are, the core of our people. So it is not that, don't we have another problem? This is the main problem. The problem of value system is the main problem. Because as a result of this now, people want to just get money anyhow. This is a statement to young people that this is the way to treat money. And for you to be able to throw money, this will become everybody's dream. Even people who are not young, even people who are grown up are dreaming of being able to spray money like this and throw money about like this. Benny Hinn, somebody is writing that Benny Hinn said when he was in Nigeria, somebody gave him cash, $400,000. That's why he would always come to Nigeria, cash. And then when he was in the studio in America, they gave him 1 million cash in Nigeria. Because they still either steal government money or they go and do illicit business and they call it business. This is what is happening. Can you put the volume? Let's hear what they are saying. They think they are enjoying it. Tell me any other country where people are they'll be out of the 20 richest countries in the world, all right, or 10 richest country in the world. Which citizen of their country will behave like this with the money? Even people who are printing money, Americans are the ones who print the money. They print it. They print it. Even people who are printing money don't behave like this with money. And so the celebrants, the family, you see the celebrants, I don't know what they are celebrating. You see they are sitting in the middle and they are raining money on them. Look at the way they are just, what is it supposed to show? It's showing ego, it's showing pride, it's showing arrogance, it's showing vanity, it is showing frivolity, it's showing vanity, it is showing rottenness. Rottenness of the soul, rottenness of everything. This is the height of corruption. and of rotten culture, rotten nation, rotten people. This is just a sign of rottenness. And it's not just a one-time situation. It's not like it's just this is the only situation time that this kind of thing is happening. Okay, and they have musicians also who are playing for them. Okay, they say it's their daughter's birthday. So one of them has a daughter that has a birthday, and all the friends have come to throw money where people cannot eat 3 square meal. In a country, show me the video. Let's see, I'm going to show you video of another video of real Nigeria. How an average Nigerian people live. People cannot send people to children to school. Nigerians who cannot send their children to school. And you wonder where these things are coming from? They are coming from the church. Because the value system is depending on what the church of the land preaches. It is what the church of the land preaches that determines the behavior of the people. It is the messages of the pastors that determine how the members of the nation will behave, how the citizens of the nation will behave. Our citizens are behaving like this because our pastors are forced to behave like this. And it is the messages that our pastors are preaching that give birth to these kind of things. Let's see how many Nigerians live.
Yeah. So you mean people purchase this land?
Of course.
Because according to the report that I heard, they said this place was not even meant to be built on. That it is meant for canal.
This place?
Yes, all this community, yeah.
It's not meant for canal. Sorry. I can take you to some places and know it's not meant for canal. If this area is meant for canal, it cannot be.
So this is how Nigerians, average Nigerians are living. In the states where those people are coming from, people are living like this. People are living in the midst of garbage, in the midst of rubbish, in the midst of shanks. People are living like this in Nigeria, and in that same Nigeria, people from that same Nigeria are spreading. I'm sure we have another video of spraying. Can you show me another video of spraying? In Nigeria itself, where people are spraying money in Nigeria. That one, what they were showing before. That one, what they were showing. Yeah, go ahead. The one they were showing before was from another state in. It was from somewhere in Europe. They were spraying, but you will see with the spraying in Nigeria itself. See how people are living. See how no water, no drainage. This is an average life in Nigeria. It doesn't matter in the city. This is near Abuja here or Lagos. Anywhere you go to, people are living like this. In fact, I'm sure that some of these people's relatives are living like this. But because we have not preached love in our pulpit, love has not been preached in our pulpits, and love doesn't concern anybody. Nobody cares for love. And because our people don't know love, love doesn't mean anything to our people. They just, they just live. The most important thing for our people is to show themselves, is to manifest themselves, to show to flaunt their so-called, so-called wealth. Let's see another. So why people are living in that kind of poverty that you just saw? See how people are living here. See what is happening in Nigeria. You'll be surprised. It's going to be spraying here. You'll be surprised who is doing the spraying here. This is a pastor. So this is a pastor in a village where poverty is everywhere. You even see the floor. The floor is untarred. It's not. The floor is even untarred. That's a pastor. Pastor throwing money like that. That's a pastor flaunting money everywhere. See what he's doing, making people to run after him. You see, just treating people like animals, people crashing on each other. That's a pastor. What's his name? Can you, yeah, that's the name. Shuku, Ebelena Shuku. You see, can you see, watch Pastor Ebelena Shuku spray money non-stop at a wedding. Okay, let's see another one. We have many more spraying like that. You see, this is just the culture. It is because pastors, even if pastors are not going to spray like that, yeah, go ahead. Even if pastors are not spraying like that, the messages they preach is what has gotten to people to this place. Because pastors themselves are not living in modesty. Pastors are not modest. Pastors are flaunting their own money. And when pastors themselves are living in what they call opulence, when they are pastors are flamboyant, what do you expect members to do? All these people go to some churches. So politicians are flamboyant like this. Pastors are flamboyant. Members are flamboyant. What do you expect? Because you are hearing they are using even broom to collect money, to sweep money. Because that is the kind of message that you hear. Breakthrough. Somebody will have breakthrough there. It is not work that we emphasize. It is not hard work we emphasize. It is not value system that is emphasized. It is money. So the only thing that matters is money. I'm sure you even have more place where, will it come, where you could see it being demonstrated, being shown more openly. It is money you will see everywhere. People talk about. People only talk about end result. They don't talk about the hard work it takes to get there. So when pastors are not emphasizing dignity of labor, hard work, when they are not emphasizing the right values, the country becomes like this. This one, it was later discovered this person is a government official. This is a government official taking money from the government and going to a party, and look what it is doing from the government official is doing with the poor people. It's one of the government officials of Nigeria. People just enjoying themselves. And this is not enjoying. This is killing people. This is in the same village where people are living in poverty. This is in the same village where people who cannot go to school, where they cannot afford 3 square meals. When there is no value system, people behave like this. People live like this. To them, this one is the norm. He's not even looking. He's just being happy that he's able to spray money and just put money away like that. And this money is not naira. We don't have green money in Nigeria. This is dollars. This is because of as a result of the pastors, the messages that pastors preach. It is the messages that pastors preach that determine the value system of the land. You see what is happening? You see what is happening? What kind of culture is this? All these people belong in jail. They need to be punished for their sins. They need to be in jail. This is crime. It's criminal when somebody cannot eat and then you are throwing money like this. It is criminal. When people cannot send their children to school and you are flaunting money like this, it is criminal. When people cannot afford 3 square meals and you are flaunting money like this, it is criminal. That's why Jesus said, I was hungry. You didn't feed me. You are going to hell. I was naked. You didn't clothe me. You are going to hell. I was in hospital. There are people who cannot afford hospital bills in that Nigeria. People are dying. There are thousands. They cannot afford hospital bills. Meanwhile, the roads are not built. Even the ground where they are throwing the money on the floor. Can you see the floor? It's not even paved. It's not even cemented. I don't even know what Europeans will be thinking after seeing this. What they will be thinking of us. We are like animals. And there's no other thing to call us than that. We are like animals. This is happening in Benin City. But this is not just happening in Benin City, by there. This is happening all over Nigeria. This is happening all over Nigeria. We must all begin to condemn it. Until all of us begin to condemn this thing, they will not stop. People are saying, what's your problem? It is their money. But it is destroying the fundamentals of the society. When somebody else cannot eat and you are doing this, you are destroying humanity even. So to say that, is this the only the problem of politicians? This is not a problem of politicians. This is a problem of all of us. All of us need to raise up our voices against this evil practice that is going on in our country. This shouldn't be happening. This should not be happening in our country. This is too much. It's a disgrace to the country. All of us and the pastors are the ones who should start talking about this. Sunday Adelaja here. If you believe in nation building principles, please like this video, share it with your friends, and let's change our nations together.